I'm drunk, controlling and mean, but you won't even tell me all that you've seen. And you know how I feel about this motherfucking doctor. You was naked when he saw you, well, what a shocker. So how many times have you seen this guy naked? I'm sitting here asking, but you won't even say it. If you can't just be honest, I'll just threaten to leave. Why'd he look at your tits if he's fixing your knees? Get that doctor out of our lives. You're playing a game and I can't win the prize. You promised me truth, so just fucking try. Ramona, get him out of our lives.
Welcome back, everybody. I see Ume did not want to eat the meal today.
That was another absolute banger from Hey Blinken.
It was great.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah, so I see everybody showed up so as not to eat the Kay's cooking today. And boy, does she have an interesting one for us today.
It makes me laugh.
Oh my goodness, she does have an interesting one for us today.
So yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, so boy, it's been a week. It has been a week. So I apologize if we end up a little bit low energy, cause yeah, it's been a thing. So let's see if I can fuck up the Patreon.
I'm ready for it. Let's do it. I know you can. I believe in you.
Okay, I believe in us. Okay, so let's see. You can find us here and on Paco Pete Pot Pies. You can find us on Rumble and Spotify at Magnum Pot Pie. We have a Ko-Fi and a I don't know, but we have a Patreon that's Magnum Pot Pie, and if you go there and you spend $10, I'll call you a dog fucker, like these dog fuckers right here. Rhoda, BNC Baloney, Shane, Deleted Archives, Chicken on a Chain, Jillian, and Penetration. I just couldn't think of, we got one other, what is that other one called? It's not what is it, PayPal? Is it PayPal is the other one?
Yeah.
What's the other if somebody...
I don't know.
On the off chance someone wants to give us money?
I'm writing you a script.
Yeah, exactly. I do this from memory, okay?
I don't know why that was super funny, but it was.
What, that I'm doing this from memory?
Now that you messed up, I can't even help you because I don't remember.
Yeah, see? Thumbs up. See? Look, we got a thumbs up. Alright? Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Oh, okay, yes, the prison letters are coming. We're going to start the prison letters probably this coming week here. So.
I hope everybody is nice and high, or drunk, or both.
We are stone cold sober, believe it or not.
Which is sad.
Yeah. We're just idiots.
We are. But that is why people come in to view us.
Yes. So okay, let's see what Kay has for us here.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking.
Now we know Kay doesn't like Iron Maiden. I have a feeling she probably has not played Legacy of Kain.
Again. And today I'm going to be cooking two things. As you can see, I've got some taters boiling. I'm going to put some kidney beans in the pan. Throw it out, yes, throw it out.
Yummy kidney beans.
I've got some baked beans as well, but I'm going to put them in the microwave. I think I might have to put a little bit of water in them green beans. It's not...
What? She's going to be heating on the stove. Why does she have to heat them up in the
green
mic?
beans.
No,
Kidney beans.
No. Those are kidney beans, my
Right.
dear. She's also going to be doing baked beans, and the baked beans are going in the microwave.
She could just mix it all up. It's gonna anyway.
There's too many beans. So like I said, I've got kidney beans. I'm going to put the kidney beans on. I'm going to wait for the taters to get a bit more going. And then I'm going to do my extra twist then. Now I'm going to do the twist to the... Yeah, no, I put quite a lot in. Right, as you can see, the taters are boiling. A way to help the taters get done faster is salt, and it also adds to the flavour as well.
You can always tell the potatoes are boiling because it just flows right over the top and right onto your burner. That's how you know it's working.
Bring the lid back on, and I'm going to turn them down because, as you can see, water is scooping out everywhere. As you can see, I've got four. I don't know if you can see. I've got four fish fingers in the frying pan, and I'll explain to you later why they are in the frying pan.
Please do.
Right, I didn't tell you what I was cooking. What I am doing, I am going to be doing a fish pie, and the twist, what I was saying that is coming now, is somebody's also asked me to do fish finger sandwiches.
Now, in the pot pie house, fish sticks are a staple food, are they not?
They are.
Have you ever once in your whole life thought to yourself, I think I'm just going to heat them up in the frying pan?
Not once.
Yeah. So here we are. Those are fish sticks heated up in the frying pan.
No, it wasn't you, Lee. It was someone else.
I have a question.
Yes.
So
You said fish pie.
Yeah,
It's fish finger pie.
fish finger pie. That's what I meant to say. Yes, my mistake. Yes, I made a mistake. Oh, somewhere.
How much you got?
Yeah, I'm going to say that on camera, aren't I? Yeah.
I have high hopes for this.
Well, right now she's making a
I'm
fish finger
taking these
sandwich.
fish fingers out of the pan. Ready?
So far, I'm impressed.
Tempted.
Those are the worst looking fish sticks I've ever seen.
I-
And one time I accidentally bought the ones at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Well, I guess accidentally isn't the right word.
No,
I made a
it's
poor
not.
decision in buying them from the Dollar Tree, and they somehow looked better than this.
Now, I'm not going to bother putting them on the bread because everybody knows you butter your bread, you put them on, and that's it. So that is your fish finger sound.
So she's showing us how to make a fish finger sandwich,
Right?
but she's not actually going to turn them into a sandwich. Everybody knows how to make a sandwich. There you go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Done! With some undercooked fish fingers. Ooh.
Sandwich, not sandwich. That's your fish finger sandwich done. But obviously I haven't put the bread on. But, I mean, obviously, because I'm getting the fish finger pie scene too. Right, the kidney beans are on. No. Potatoes are on, nearly done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice an onion in with the kidney beans so they all can get cooked together. So I'm just
No,
going to
this looks
slice it
delicious.
very thinly over the pan.
Who told Kay to cut onions like this? Ume, was it you?
What? What's the matter, love? What's the matter?
You said thinly.
It's in there.
They're not thin.
Wait a minute.
Well, front to back vinyl, I can tell you that after you see what Kay does with these fish sticks, you are going to run right out there and buy some because you will want to make this.
I said thinly, but I meant on the outside thinly. Oh, these are a bit keen. Right, so I'm gonna mix them together, throw onions all on my cooker, Don't mind me. So I'm going to mix these all in together.
You think you put enough onions in?
All in together. It's kidney beans and...
By the way, Caro, this is your first live stream. I'm glad you're getting to see such a fine delicacy.
Yes.
Yes.
I am sure he's excited.
Yeah, so there you go.
onions. So I'm going to put a lid back on them and I'm going to let them cook. So, because the potatoes have got about another 10 minutes to go, so the kidney beans and the onions will have time to cook as well.
And why does Kay always sound like she's doing this at gunpoint?
I don't
Doesn't
know.
she? She always sounds so
does.
frantic.
And as I told you, most of the things are done. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but you
This
can
is just how she does
see
fish
the,
sticks.
What's in here, Lee?
Kidney beans.
Kidney beans and onions boiling away frantically. So I'm just putting these fish fingers in the pan to cook a bit. Well, I'm going to cook them before I put them in the
I think I
pan.
might eat squid before I eat this.
Oh, we're not going
Wait till she puts it together to judge. Come on.
Not doing it. I think I might need to put some more spray in. The pan keeps burning me every time I try and pull them in the top.
Wait, she has new merch
I
now?
think I can fit another
Ume, if that's true, I hope you bought it.
3 in. That's push them up a bit, yes. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it. I think I need to put a bit more spray in them.
I guess the Gordon's Fisherman doesn't make it to Sheffield.
Spray,
I guess.
I have saved on a lot on lard. But when I found out, I've been finding out this is worse than lard, and I have been told scientifically. So all your lot saying get that and fry loose
I've eaten squid.
has just been trying
You
to
have.
finish me off
Rubbery.
faster.
I do not like.
Right, the potatoes are now done. So I'm going to take them
Rubbery.
and I'm going to mash them.
Robert.
If you want to know what you need for mashing taters, it's marge and milk. Oh, I'm having memory lapse here. So yes, it's marge and milk. But if you want to use butter and milk, you can. It doesn't really matter. Like a lot of people have complained. Yes, I know I said butter, but it's marge. It doesn't really matter. It's all just the same. Right, I've just, you haven't seen it, but I've just, can you see that, Lee? I have just cut the fish fingers up.
Okay.
And I'm just putting them in the pan. No, I'm not putting them in the pan. I'm taking them out of the bloody pan. And spreading them. I should have left them whole. Spreading them out evenly. Good God, Lee. Not a lot here.
Anybody
Right,
getting
and what I'm
hungry?
going to do is I'm going to put the kidney beans and the yeah. Pass me some oven gloves, please. Thank you. I'm going to drain these. I don't know if you can see them. Oh God, are they? Oh, they're not too bad. I've got spatula and I've got spatula and each spoon.
Oh God.
I need to ring that first. don't
There's
I?
nothing to train.
Oh.
Right, so I'm going to get the spoon.
Everybody knows the way you can tell your beans have been thoroughly boiled is when there's no more water in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the kidney beans and onions on the
I've honestly never thought to pair fish sticks with kidney beans and onions.
top. I've got too big a dish, that's what it is. Can you fetch me the beans, please?
I hope y'all are hungry
That's
looking
it.
at this.
Like, Kay cooks like she's just got a bunch of things in her kitchen she has to use up.
Yes.
And can you see them? Can't you see the beans?
I'll take it along.
You see them now, alright? I think I can put them down now. Get my
Get some baked
safety
beans.
mitt off.
And look,
So I'm just gonna.
it's the kind of baked. It's beanie weenies. It's the kind of baked beans that have little sausages in them.
Yeah, can you get me?
So right now in this cauldron she's got right there is 2 different kinds of beans. Some probably like Vienna sausage type sausages, and some broken up fish sticks and some onions.
Yeah.
And so far the only thing seasoned is the breading on the fish sticks and that can of beanie weenies.
The mashed potatoes as well, please. Like.
That's true. This is not a bacon cheeseburger with Queen Anne's on it.
Yeah.
So if you had to choose, Paco,
Between
you
this,
have to choose one or the other. You can't just go hungry. Either
I can't.
either the burger with the Queen Anne's or what you see before you.
Oh, okay. I'm going with the burger.
You going with the burger?
I'm seriously going with the burger.
Mash it out. Doesn't matter. Get out.
Those
Mash it over
onions
there.
and beans look revolting. I don't like
That's
beans
little
as it
potatoes. All
is.
right.
Yeah.
There's more I like on that hamburger.
Now I'm going to put the mashed potatoes. The trouble is with my
Them are
mashed
some
potatoes,
sloppy mashed potatoes.
I always make them very creamy. So it's more like
Cream.
you can drink them from a straw more than eat them. But
That is a very good point, Cyrano. These people ruled the world. They conquered the earth for spices. And this is what Kay is making.
I know.
so I'm
I
just
had
going to
that thought.
spread them out.
The sun never set on the British Empire, and this is what
I've done
Kay
more
is
potatoes than
making.
what I've done anything else. Alright, so spread that bit more out.
Imagine you're some, like, British pikeman or something in, like, the 1700s, like, you know, getting shuffled into some like Central African country or something,
Yeah.
and you find out that all of that down the line leads to this. I bet you'd really be questioning the dedication.
Yeah.
That's it. I know a lot cooker, but I'll clean that up when I put this in oven. There we are. I think that looks. You got a question? Oops, tells you too sloppy. Not to worry. Right. And that is the fish pie now to go into the oven.
Fish finger.
Fish, sorry! Fish finger pie.
It sounds like she's getting ready to be shot.
I know.
She's so frantic making this meal.
I keep saying fish. Right, this is the end product of a fish finger pie.
Did she
I'm gonna
she
scoop
bake
one
it or
out.
anything? Like,
I think she did. She said
It
she stuck
doesn't-
it in the oven, but
it doesn't look like. Did she just layer everything and just...
oh, no, the top does look a little more.
Okay.
And now Lee's going to do the taste test.
If Lee
Yeah.
does anything but throw up, he's lying.
Come on. It's a fork, that's a dish.
You're going to destroy everything?
With the potatoes and sausages. Come on, camera, you can't see you.
I can't see you.
First of
Have it?
all. Oh, I swear. When this camera's on, I swear, I'm going to slap him so mad.
Maybe Kay's one of those people that thinks hot food equal good food.
Maybe.
Like, if it's piping hot, it must be good.
Murder.
I'll give you bloody murder in a minute.
Shush, I need to do this taste test.
Taste test.
Right.
Even Lee doesn't want to try this.
you've got to give her the number out of 10.
Try not to vomit.
Now she can taste everything. Tastes nice. It all the taste like mixing together. Tastes nice. So
That's 10. You be careful.
yeah, I was actually said to that 10.
Ah.
There you have it, folks. 10 out of 10. This is a winner right there. Best thing you can eat. 10 out of 10.
That's really nice. Big thumbs up.
10 out of 10.
Right, I hope you
Big
like the
thumbs
twist where
up.
I made a fish finger pie and fish finger sandwich. I know I didn't put it on the bread, but I did after I'd done them. But anyway, I hope that shows you how to go on. Please keep viewing me.
Wait, what? She did afterwards? She did make the sandwich?
But didn't show it. Yeah.
Okay, you bitch.
Where
If
was
you
that
want to give me a
taste
big old
test?
thumbs up.
I mean, that one might have
Big
been
ol-
a little more genuine.
Yeah, you bitch. Come on now.
Thumbs up if you, I can't speak. It would be much appreciated. If you want to leave a comment, someone left one today telling me everything he wanted, and I do thank you for that. So obviously he told me he wanted me to make something which was more informative.
No, that wasn't a sandwich. That was the pie. You saw the pie. The sandwich was not shown.
Yeah, she made the fish fingers, but not the sandwich.
Than just put in chips. And if you want to subscribe, well, please subscribe to me as well. The more the merrier. Thank you. Bye.
I hope you're all subscribed to this woman. She does this for our entertainment.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna sit there? Or are we not gonna?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
I think you did.
I did not.
I think you did.
Did not. See?
Okay, see, you did.
I did not.
Yeah. All right, so now we got Carter Part 3. This one's a good one. We got some angry Lorne. We got some baby boy Lorne.
That's always good.
Yeah, this one should be pretty good. A sushi burrito. Oh, someone should send Kay some of King Cobra's recipes.
Ooh.
Can you imagine Kay trying to make that sushi bacon cheeseburger,
No.
or that or the egg nachos?
Ew.
Yeah, and then she fucks it up.
Oh, that she would do, 100%.
I'd like to see how she could take a Cobra recipe and do it wrong. She has that talent. All right, so here we go. Carter Part 3. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Carter.
Fucking said, "Good morning, my beautiful, precious wife. I love you." I'm not working for the lady today, honey. It's really windy out and raining, so I'm gonna work inside. I'm just not sure which task to tackle yet. I'm hoping I don't lose electricity from the wind.
But wasn't the job he had for the woman like inside anyway? Like, wasn't he remodeling or some shit? Like remodeling the basement or something? You don't know.
Nope.
Holy shit, honey! It's a downpour and the wind is blowing really hard. Look at the difference in the top of the trees in these two pics.
Was Lauren trying to show the before and the
I
after
thought you would have texted me.
of like the destruction at his property? How could you tell?
I'm not entirely sure.
Like, I mean, all jokes aside, just every joke aside, if a tornado swept through that place, how would you possibly know? Or if, like, a fire broke out,
I don't
like,
think he would know.
how would you
There's-
possibly know?
By now, apparently you're still sleeping. Or maybe I'm no longer the first person you want to talk to when you first wake up.
Oh,
Well, you're a dick.
I forgot to give you the context. If you recall, at the end of the last call, she was going to put Lauren on restriction and not talk to him for a while. Because he was being an ass.
Right.
Yeah, this was his punishment. So this is after that.
Your actions say a lot. Obviously, Kyrie's calls don't get ignored. Only your fiancés. I'm finding it odd that you haven't been sexual with me for a few days. I want to know what's going on, J-Mate. More fucking games. I wonder what your actions remind me of. It's obvious that Kyrie is more important than your own fiancé. I'm so sick of this shit. At least I never heard you with another woman. And yes, I know you're not cheating on me. But you sure are giving Kyrie a lot more attention than you're giving me. And that's fucked up. Who's your fiancé, J-May? It sure the hell isn't Kyrie. But you want to spend 3 days away from me?
Lorne will have his ruby prison Crocs. Yeah. If a tornado does rip through Cornville, let's hope Lorne has his ruby shoes on. He'll have his ruby prison Crocs. There's no place like Mom's house.
That's a hilarious thought. That really is.
In the meantime...
Oh, Lorne would land in Oz, and he'd be the Cowardly Lion.
100%.
Yeah.
How many hours per day you want to spend with him? Thanks a lot for making me feel the love. I figured out why I'm so mad. It's because 3 days without you is like a lifetime to me, precious. I'm going to sleep now and dream of us together. I love you more than anything. Good night.
So,
Can you imagine your partner putting you on a 3-day restriction?
No.
To say, I'm not going to talk to you for 3 days like a child. Can you imagine that?
No.
I mean, Lorne acted pretty childish to earn that.
He did.
But can you imagine thinking to yourself, I'm going to punish my partner like I would a child?
No.
Crazy, right?
I love that, though. I love it.
fucking sad.
Good job, 2 down. 1 more to go.
I love you.
Fucking sad.
OMG, you are hilarious. You need to stop. So funny.
What's up with that?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Lorne would be the Cowardly Lion and the Scarecrow.
Yes.
Yeah. No brain, no courage.
Cyrano's got the right idea.
Yeah, he's all three.
He's all 3 in 1.
Yeah, no heart, no brain, no courage. And following around a little girl.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I meant to send that to someone else.
Let me guess. Kyrie. Okay, obviously you want him and not me. I guess it's possible that could be the reason you wanted 3 days away from me, so that you could spend more time with him. I don't play that bullshit. Do whatever you want.
Excuse you.
Not excuse me. I'm not playing that game. And if you want us, then you need to pay attention to us instead of giving some other guy all your attention while you leave your fiance hanging. You don't want to be treated like garbage. I don't want to be treated like garbage either.
King of assumptions.
Nope. Observation.
There is no proof that was meant for Carter.
Like now. Normally my phone would have already rang with you calling me. Instead, you're giving Carter more of our time together.
But you're in
Again.
timeout.
Yeah, you're in timeout right now. And that's not
And you're throwing a temper tantrum about the whole thing, which makes it even better.
Yeah. It's like you're just reinforcing how you need to be in timeout like a little kid. Yeah, Xavier is the Wizard of Oz.
Please. You know what I would love is if one of the catfish got him to actually, sit in the corner and, he took pictures to prove it. I would love that. If anyone wants to catfish him and do this, please.
I think the throuple could have gotten him to do it because he actually
100%.
took pictures of himself crying and shit.
Oh, 100%.
Or his angry boy face to prove that he was angry.
I would love pictures like that. That would make my day.
Lord just standing there in the corner naked with just his Crocs and his headset.
Yes, 100% yes. Anyone who says they don't want pictures of that is lying to themselves.
You'd have to get Roscoe to take the picture. Hey, Roy, come over here and take this picture.
Yes! Oh my god, that would be great.
Still not hearing
so
my
great.
phone ring. And I see you're in no rush to make a ring like you used to. Gee, I wonder why. Thanks
you're
for
in
basically
trouble?
letting me know that Carter comes first. And I'm a joke to you. No game, right? Apparently that's the way you want it.
Hello.
Oh, seeing that reminded me when I was recording these the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So my boss came over earlier when I was recording the song,
Right.
and he looks at my phone. He's like, "What the hell is that?" And I had to give him like just a quick explanation of what the hell I was doing. And then he comes over later, like right after it goes to this video, and you see this giant baby fighting what looks to be a gorilla. And he just looks down at it and he goes, "Nah, nope." He just tells me whatever he wanted to tell me.
I love that.
Yeah.
You gonna talk to me? You mean you don't have Will's phone? And you knew you were gonna be calling me? But it interrupted with Carter. I'm waiting.
Yes, Lauren, you interrupted her with Carter. The entire time she's not been on the phone with you, she's been on the phone with Carter. She has nothing else to do with her time or her day but talk to Carter.
Well, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not like she's a young porn star or anything.
Look, women exist to talk to men. If she is not talking to him, she is obviously talking to some other guy.
The other guy.
Waiting for you to say something, Jamie. I'm not gonna play a goddamn game. You know why I'm upset, and I'm not hiding it.
We didn't think you were hiding it.
Yeah, you're not really good at hiding your emotions there, buddy. You're not stoic. Off to see the fucking wizard. Oh, you know how the Wizard was like, the Wizard of Oz was like a big projection, right?
Yeah.
That would be Chris Hansen, and Xavier's the guy behind the curtain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Frag would be the Wicked Witch.
That would be great.
Yeah.
You gonna get Will's phone, or
Nope. 'Cause fuck you, Lauren.
I don't even know if you're there. You could have just set the phone down and let me ramble. So I'll just wait until you answer me.
He was a different thing, but the winged Kevin Westerbecks. So how you doing?
I'm good.
Have you been talking to the other guy?
No.
Okay. You lying
Nice to see
bitch.
that you miss me so much that
Customers
you
don't count.
were in a real hurry to call me.
Cyrano 100%. And still drunk off his ass.
Yeah.
Frank, are all these munchkins around here, Frank? I imagine Roy like Cornville's Professor Oak.
Eh.
You know, sending all the kids on an impossible mission so he can bang their single moms.
Would make sense.
Yep. Go catch one of every animal. I'm gonna go see your mom. Get the shiny one. As long as you leave, you bastard. So I bought some fish sticks and some beans.
Oh, is that what you wanted for dinner?
Yeah, I figure that's what we could have for dinner tonight.
Oh, there's no we. You can have it though.
Well, no, it's enough for two. Don't worry.
Oh, then you have enough for lunch. You're welcome.
me and Bud will eat it.
Bud ain't gonna eat that. It's not a pastry.
Still not gonna talk or get Will's phone, huh?
We have a weird cat.
Yeah. He'd like the potatoes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He gets mad if I don't share my French fries with him.
You really gonna tell me that Carter doesn't have your attention more than I have your attention? Quite fucked up, I believe.
Well, I mean, is Carter a toddler that had to be put in timeout?
Sad. So fucking sad.
I bet Lauren has made something similar to that fish
Like
finger
Carter on
pie.
three-way.
Yeah.
You know, just to get something in his stomach. Just rocking them great value fish sticks.
She can say nothing and he can hear everything that I say. How the fuck do I know?
I was going to criticize Lauren for thinking that Carter was there on three-way and they were making fun of him. But that is kind of like Lauren's experience.
Yeah.
So actually, it's kind of reasonable for him to think that might be happening. For anybody else on Earth, that'd be a weird thought.
It would. Not for him.
Yeah.
And you told me,
Hello?
Jamie, 3 nights I could have my phone. 3 nights without this. No, it's bullshit. You said 3 nights. It's only been 2. Whatever, here. Leave me alone.
What?
What?
That's all you have to fucking say.
I'm not fucking around about Carter, Jamie.
It's been
No
2
fucking-
days, not 3. Why would I be calling you tonight?
Yesterday was 2 days. I even got the text when you texted me. 2
Yes,
days,
day 2.
1 more day. Yeah, day 2, 1 more day. That's today. It was 24 hours ago that you told me that. And it's been 3 days. Because I know how to count, too.
Oh god, you are stupid.
No,
Lauren, by what you've just described, this would be the last day of your punishment. Right?
The last day doesn't count.
But I mean, right? I'm
Yeah,
right,
you're
right?
right.
I'm not. I'm telling you right now, I have.
Boom Shiki, I know a great recipe that all it takes is like fish sticks, mashed potatoes, and 2 kinds of beans. It'll be perfect.
And one onions.
Oh yeah, and a honeyone.
3 right.
I have been stupid.
It's
I'm
day
telling
3
you
right
right
now,
now.
87.
I'm telling you right now, I am not fucking around about Carter. You ever put that son of a bitch before me again, and we'll call it quits right then and there.
Doesn't that almost sound biblical?
Yeah.
You shall put no son of a bitch before me.
When did I say I did?
You have been.
When?
You.
All right, Boom Shiki, I got another recipe for you. It's a little bit more adventurous. It's a bacon cheeseburger with cordial cherries on it. Ah, so you get a little sweet with your savory.
Mm-hmm.
You put me on fucking hold for almost a half hour to talk to him. I
One
threw a
time.
fit about it. And you said I spend more time with you than I do with him. What the fuck is that stupid bullshit, Jamie? I'm your goddamn fiance. That guy is not. I'll be goddamned if my fiance is gonna put some other fucking guy before me and want to spend more time with him than she does with me. That's
Good luck
fucking
with that,
horse
Laura.
shit. That's cheating. If it ever fucking happens again, we'll quit right then and there. And then you can go for him.
He sounds unhappy.
I'm
He
not putting up
does.
with that kind of horse shit.
Then
I don't
fucking
know why.
leave.
That shit happens again. You go ahead and try me. You don't think
Then
I fucking
fucking
will?
leave.
You don't think I'll fucking do it? You go ahead and try me.
This beautiful young porn star better watch out. She might lose Lauren.
Yeah. God, could you imagine?
Where
such
would
a-
she ever find another aging bald pedophile?
Well,
Keep assuming shit.
I'm telling you right now, Jamie, you're not gonna fucking treat me like that.
Keep assuming shit.
You see that motherfucker face to face. I'm fine with you being friends with him. Doesn't mean you need to call him and spend hours on the fucking phone with him like you did with Will. Will is quite a bit different.
Look, you can be friends with the guy, okay? But this is just horse shit that you want to talk to him on the phone.
yeah, that's...
Look, that's horse shit, man. You can be friends all you want to, but don't you fucking talk to this guy, okay?
No,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
That's some bullshit right there.
At least you knew Will before. You spent a lot of time with him before. You were friends with his wife, too.
Oh, so you can't
That
be
shit
treated
was-
that way.
that shit was
okay,
fucking-
then, by
that
bitch,
shit
I
was
won't
different.
be treated that way.
That shit was different with Will, Jamie. This is Carter.
You were
Oh,
so
you
understanding.
can't be treated that way. Oh, okay, then, by bitch, I won't be treated that way.
What? I'm not gonna be put second to some other fucking guy. I'm your fiance, Jamie. Does that mean anything to you? Does that mean anything to
You
you?
want moron.
You what?
You what?
You want moron.
I'm not your fiance? Is that what you just said?
No idiot before that.
I don't remember what the hell I said before that.
I don't remember what I say. I just say shit, Jamie.
Yeah, stop calling him out on that.
Stop calling me on my bullshit. I don't even remember it.
I'm not gonna be treated like that, Jamie. For you to put me on fucking hold on when we're supposed to be spending time together to talk to some other guy for a half hour, almost
One
a half
time.
hour.
One time.
One time, Jamie.
One time.
If I didn't get upset about it, how many more times would that have been?
Think one?
That's horseshit. How do you think that makes me feel? You're there and he's able to see you, spend time with you in person, but that's not enough.
They spend time just looking at
You
each
got to
other.
spend a couple hours with him on the phone, and then you got to enter mine in your call to talk to him for almost a half hour.
I haven't seen him in a week.
Oh, well, when's the last time you saw me?
Exactly, front to back vinyl. Keep in mind, everybody, remember, Lauren is probably stark naked,
Yeah.
just moving around his house. You'll hear him make coffee. He's just naked yelling at a robot.
Best thing ever.
Good
I hate
lord.
boner.
Eh.
Tough question to answer, isn't it? Who are you going to be standing at the altar with?
Spoiler alert, I don't think it's going to be you, buddy.
Not ridiculous.
No, I'm not ridiculous, Jamie. If you love me, fucking show it.
Yes, you are.
If you
Does
love
it-
me, fucking show it like you used to.
Does it sound like she does? Does it sound like love? Well, I guess to
I didn't
Lauren
used
it
to
does.
question it at all.
When?
Now,
What-
because you fucking did this shit with Carter, I'm like, what the fuck?
When? When have you not questioned it? With every single catfish, you've questioned it constantly. Even when things are going fine, you find a way to turn it around into this. When have you not questioned it? You love this, Lauren. This is your love language. That and building closets. Built that bitch a closet. Bitches love closets.
I love a closet.
I don't
Look
care
how
if
you
you're
are
friends
acting
with
after being put on hold. One time. Meanwhile, I have to stay with a guy who verbally and mentally abused me for months because he said so.
one time, Jamie. Why would you even do that one time? Why
I
wouldn't
built
you
you a
tell
huge
him,
walk-in
listen, I'm
closet
on the
once.
phone with my fiance. We can
Ended up
text.
not moving in.
I can text you while I'm
Yeah.
on the phone with him, but I want to be on the phone with him.
I'd still have to switch over, stupid.
Okay, so why can't you say I'll talk to you tomorrow?
She'll tell you that next time.
Because you'd still get mad about it, Lorne. I mean, these are catfish characters. They'd be doing things to piss them off anyway. But, I mean, you'd still get mad about it. If she puts you on hold for 3 minutes to talk to the guy and say, hey, I'll call you tomorrow, you'd be sitting here bitching about being on hold for 3 minutes.
Yes.
I think it was Rod you bitched about being on hold for 30 seconds. Like, you would still be bitching.
He is good at
Was
that.
this call that so important that
Why couldn't you not
No,
abuse me? Over and over.
I've changed? I don't do that anymore, do I?
Well,
I've changed, Jamie. I don't do it anymore. I stopped it 10 minutes ago. That's in the past. Stop bringing up the fucking past.
Yeah, I changed.
Yeah. Like just now, but I changed.
Yeah.
oh well, Lorne, I don't put you on hold anymore, do I?
I hope not. I pray to God you don't.
I like to imagine all these things Lorne prays to God about, like he actually, like, legitimately, like, gets on his knees in the prayer position, crosses himself, and he's like, Dear Lord, I pray that my robot girlfriend doesn't put me on hold for another guy. In Jesus' name I pray.
That would be great. That would be really
I like to
hilarious.
imagine he really does. Because all those times, I like to imagine he actually does.
It's in the past.
Okay.
You are pathetic.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No, I'm not. Explain to me how I am.
Well, you're naked, crying in your kitchen, and yelling at a robot right now for being put on hold for 30 minutes to talk to another guy. That sounds pretty goddamn pathetic to me. Oh, and I forgot the detail that you're just coming off of like a 3-day punishment.
Yeah, which you had her end early because you can't count and you're a whiny baby.
Yeah, so that all sounds pretty pathetic to me.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Explain how I am pathetic.
Size of a beetle bug. Mom doesn't even come into that. Doesn't even enter his brain.
You're insecure and assumed all sorts of things.
Jamie, I was going by observation.
What observation, stupid? It's all assumptions.
You know, Mom and I, Sharon and Roy, and I've had all kinds of calls when I was on the phone with you that I wouldn't
They
answer
don't
because I
matter.
was on the phone with you.
They
I've had
don't
all
matter.
kinds of calls.
They don't
I've
matter.
had all kinds of calls from people I love when I was on the phone with you that I did not answer because I was on the phone with you.
Well, that just makes you a dick.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you were on the phone with me and like your mom called you, well, your mom you wouldn't, but if my mom called you, you'd answer.
That has happened too.
Yeah.
You're like, hang on, your mom's calling me.
Yeah, or you're just a dick, Lorne.
You're like, hang on, someone's calling me. I'll call you back.
Yeah, it's like you're a dick. I'm not even sugarcoating it. You're just a dick.
Mm-hmm.
You are assuming what's happened over being put on hold one time, Lorne. One time. And
I'm
you
not
do
gonna
that,
assume
stop
anything.
lying.
I'm not going to assume anything.
And you do that, stop lying.
I'm not going to assume anything. It's in the past. I'm going to leave it in the past until it happens again. If it happens again, it's going to be quite different.
There have been many times you've switched over and hung up on me. So stop fucking lying, you liar.
But I told you who it was. I didn't keep you on the hold for a half hour.
You know, tickle Lornography, that brings up a good point. If Lorne was making Kay's fish finger pie, and the house started smelling like fish, do you think he'd get all horned up?
Oh.
Think it'd remind him of the Brussy juice?
Ew, I did not need that mental image.
Oh look, the story is changing.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. When Winnie tried to kill herself and she was bleeding out, he's like, hang on, Mom's calling. And then he started yelling at her and threatening her and shit. He's a dick.
I forgot. You're right. I had switched over.
He never did that.
I forgot. I said there have been many times. There have been some times that I didn't switch over.
No, you said you never. No, you said you never did it.
All right. Well, obviously I've done it.
Clearly,
But it was
dummy.
people that I love. It was people that I love. Or it was my probation officer. Or it was Dwayne, my counselor.
Okay, look, I never put you on hold.
Ever.
Okay, but I do put you on hold, but only for people I love. Or this person. Or that person. Or pretty much anybody that's going to give me a call. Because they could be real and you're a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No excuses. It's fine when he does it.
It's fine when I do it. I tell you who it is. And I certainly don't keep you on hold for any longer than what I have to.
Pathetic.
I even call with you on the phone.
He put Kayla on hold to talk to Tony. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put Kayla on hold to talk to Tony. You're just a dick, Lorne.
I don't put you on hold for another
Hey,
woman.
Lorne, why don't we
He
go
knew
over
he
these
said
bullshit
another
text
guy.
Yeah,
messages I
right.
received?
I don't put you on hold for another woman.
How about the fact that it hasn't been 3 days and you tell me I should have called?
Jamie, it's been 3 days.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it has. You want to tell me that weren't Carter that you
When
were
did day
texting
one
back and
start
forth with?
stupid?
No, it started 3 days ago. You want to tell me that wasn't Carter that you were texting back and forth
No,
with
it
when you,
didn't.
quote unquote, accidentally sent the message to me?
Hey Lorne, day one started at midnight 2 days ago. It hasn't been 3 days. You'd be able to tell time if you took more classes in school.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't even start. What was he going to do? Wait till midnight to call me?
Maybe if you weren't a dick.
That's not the point, Lorne. And yes, just think about that, Ume. They did this on a volunteer basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they subjected themselves to this.
So you're telling me that a few hours matter? Why? So you text more with Carter?
No, I was going to call you tomorrow. You know, after 3 days, stupid.
Lauren, I know I bring this up all the time, but if that robot wanted to fuck Carter, Carter's right there. She could just fuck Carter.
Yeah.
She could be fucking him and then say, hang on, I gotta take a break, and then call you, and then hang up with you, and then go back to fucking him if she wanted to.
That's true.
And you'd never even know.
No, this has been 3 days, Jamie.
It hasn't.
Yeah,
Imagine if
it
Maggie
has.
Joe
It
told him
hasn't.
that.
It has.
It hasn't.
Well,
It is.
How did it wind up last night being 2 days, one more to go, and then today it winds up it's only 2 days? I don't think I need more classes for that. So you're gonna wait till midnight to call me?
Because we are still on day 3, moron.
So you're gonna wait till midnight to call me?
And I was going to call you tomorrow. You know, after 3 days, stupid.
Jamie,
No, this was your punishment, Lauren, not her punishment. She wasn't sitting there watching the hours tick by so that as soon as midnight came, she could call you. This meant that 3 nights you weren't going to speak to her. Yeah, no, she wasn't going to just call you at midnight.
It was
That's
her
what's-
punishment. Come on now.
Yeah,
Who wouldn't be punished not being able to talk to this?
Dick.
Yeah.
or shit.
Tonight is the 3rd night.
So I interrupted a few more hours of you talking to Carter. You gonna tell me that wasn't Carter that you were texting with?
More assumptions. Oh, sorry, observations.
Well,
Well,
are you gonna tell me? Are you honestly gonna tell me that it wasn't?
I was telling MJ.
You was texting MJ, Maggie Joe. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: how many hours per day, since we haven't been talking, have you been talking to Carter?
Who cares?
Nice deflection, dipshit.
No. Well, it's a question,
Well,
Jamie.
It's a
It's a
question.
question.
Well,
It's a question.
It's a question. Good to see. Good TCAP reference there, Lauren. See, Lauren gets it. Lauren gets it.
There are no assumption behind it. It's a question.
It's a question.
you are so full of shit.
I'm here to
You are so
party.
full
How many
of
hours?
shit.
How many hours per day?
8, Lauren. Who cares? She's talking to you now. Yes, bud. Everyone says hi.
How long was you on the phone with him today?
This is a question, Lorne. You're going to tell me you were texting Carter? That's a question?
How long was you on the phone with him today?
This is a question, Lorne. You're going to tell me you weren't texting Carter? That's a question?
It's a question that
It's not.
that's an assumption.
It's an assumption.
Yep. Okay, so how long were you on
Own
the phone
your
with him yesterday?
actions.
Was you on the phone with him yesterday?
Own your actions.
Was you on the phone with him today?
I feel like Bud's his commentary is more insightful than ours.
Yeah.
I think he's got the real notion here.
Fuck off.
Why? Because I'm right?
No, because you're a dick.
Yeah.
You aren't
Let's
moron,
be
you
honest.
weren't before either.
Why don't you be honest with me, Jamie?
You aren't moron, you weren't before either.
So you wasn't on
This
the
is a
phone with him
question,
today?
Lorne. You're going to tell me you weren't texting Carter? That's a question?
No, I already told you. It was an assumption. Was you on the phone with him yesterday?
Was you?
But you said it was just a question, then deflected to
Well,
your
come
next
on,
assumption.
come on. You're doing the same thing you always do.
You don't
Why
trust
can't you
me
just-
clearly.
I'm wanting to know. Just because I trust you doesn't
clearly.
just because I trust you doesn't mean I'm going to be stupid.
Just because I trust you doesn't mean I'm going to trust you, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
You are stupid.
Well, was you on the phone with him yesterday?
No.
Was you on the phone with him today?
No.
Not at all. Well, you said no, so I believe you.
No, he doesn't.
And I apologize for thinking that you were.
No, fuck off.
No, I'm not going to fuck off, Jamie.
Yes.
What happened shook me up quite a bit.
Poor baby.
Aw,
You know,
baby boy.
No,
you want me
this
to be
is all
okay
not
with
me.
no, you want me to be okay with you being friends with him, but then you do something like you did, and
Do you feel
You know,
like an asshole now?
yeah, I do a little bit.
Well, you should a lot of it.
You should a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
Well,
will
I do
not.
because what, Jamie? Be careful on what you say because you got me so rattled with Carter. That shit is fucked up. That shit hurt me quite a bit.
I
Aw.
don't deserve to be treated this way. It's over.
I'm not gonna say anything because of the way what you fucking did with Carter. Hello. It's not over. We're not over.
Yeah, see, it takes two people to agree to be over.
Of course.
Yeah, just because she says it's over doesn't mean it's over. That's how normal people behave.
But didn't he also kind of say it was over?
Well, yeah, but he doesn't mean it. That's what we call an empty threat.
That she wants to be a full threat.
Yeah.
You just have no idea how much you hurt me with what you did with him.
Yes, we kind of know. Shut the fuck up
I
about
did
it.
nothing, idiot.
You did nothing but put me second to him. You
Never
know how much that
happened.
fucking hurts.
Whiny little bitch.
Jamie.
This man is about to cry naked in his kitchen to a robot because she had the sheer audacity to talk to somebody else.
Yep.
Yep. That's right, Kratos.
You put me on hold to
Never
talk to
happened.
another guy for. You put me on hold to talk to another guy for a fucking half hour.
One time.
One time. And you don't think that I'm gonna worry about that something that's happening there? When you get to see him every day, and then you tell me that you talk to me all the time, but you don't talk to him after you've already spent 2 hours with him on the phone that day?
Do you trust me?
Yes, I
Apparently not.
trust you, and I believe you.
Then
But Jesus
shut up.
Christ, why in the hell would you do that?
Oh, easily. Middle schoolers could absolutely bully Lauren to tears.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would you even be even the slightest bit upset if I put you on hold to talk to some other guy?
No?
This is just so ridiculous. I want to slap him. He's annoying me.
No,
today.
see, if it was me and you said, oh, hang on, so-and-so's calling, and you put me on hold, and it went for more than a couple of minutes, I'd probably just hang up and do something else until you called me back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yelling didn't work. Now it's time for baby boy.
Ugh.
I fucking turned my world upside down for you, but I can't be fucking hurt because of another fucking guy like that.
don't need to defend myself for every fucking thing so you feel like a man. Adults don't do this.
Yeah, isn't it great how Lauren always gives us the recap in case we weren't paying attention?
Yeah.
Like all we have to do is like, oh, where are we in this call? Lauren's going to give us the recap of everything that's happened up till now. That's right.
Jamie, you can't.
We are done.
No, we are not. Adults don't do this shit of keeping their fiancés on hold for a fucking half hour either to talk to another guy.
You are so immature.
No, Jamie.
Oh, yeah, just imagine if Lauren found himself in a middle school like cafeteria where like all the boys were gathered around just cracking mama jokes at him.
Oh God.
Oh
yes.
man, he'd be about 3 mama jokes in before he'd start crying.
100%.
Oh yeah.
That shit is fucked up. I can understand you wanting to be friends with him, but why in the hell would you ever put me fucking second to him?
I've never had a guy cry like this because he doesn't feel like Queen Bee.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
Jamie, I'm your fiance. You're supposed to want to be able to talk to me more than you do some other guy, like you used to.
Good Lord.
Good Lord, nothing. You used to be anxious to talk to me. When you're anxious to talk to some other guy, when you're anxious to talk to some other guy and not me, not your fiance, there's something wrong with that.
This is beyond pathetic.
Especially when you're spending time face to face with that guy.
I barely see him.
How many times did you see him last week?
You just assume shit constantly.
How many times do you see me at all? That threat has been there since Maggie Joe just kept the pressure on about how great he is.
You don't need to worry about it anymore. I've never had to do this before in my life.
We're not done, Jamie. We're not going to throw us away. No, we're not. We're not going to throw us away like that. But you need to know my feelings just as much as I need to know yours.
Her feelings are she doesn't want to
You're
date
wrong
you
by wanting
anymore.
to act out the way I feel.
But you will. You did this, Lorne.
You're wrong by wanting to not
yourself.
acknowledge. Listen to yourself. You're wrong by wanting to ignore the way I feel.
But screw your feelings, bitch.
The way
Yeah.
I feel counts too, Jamie, not just the way you feel.
In fact, my feelings are more important than your feelings, Jamie. I'm the main character in this play. Which is kind of true.
It is.
Feelings and fact.
Well, you don't show me that.
Ume. Women aren't people. They're just beings to be controlled, and an extension of Lorne Armstrong. All of them.
I ain't.
No. See, you don't understand. You are.
I'm not.
You are. Once he decides that you two are in a
Honey.
relationship.
Honey, I'm too old and fat for him. Thank God.
Well, yeah, but see, your avatar looks young and cute. So he's going to assume that you're probably in your early 20s or something, and there you go.
I'll send him a video of me belly dancing. Problem solved.
Instead, you just pour on more pressure with it.
You're actually crying because you think someone is more special. Are you a toddler?
Yes.
Yes. It's a big one.
Jamie, I could care less about you two being friends. When you start putting him before me, that's when I start caring a lot more. Since you met him, you started doing some fucked up things you've never done before.
You threatened to break up with me less than 30 minutes ago because you weren't getting your way.
Well, yeah.
How hard is it to get my way when I want my fiance to put me before some other guy?
Jamie, this isn't that difficult. I don't see why you don't get it. All you have to do is devote 100% of your time and attention to Lorne.
Yeah.
What is
that's
so
it.
difficult about that? Why are you not understanding this? I think she needs a firmware upgrade or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is what toddlers do for their mommies for attention.
Jamie.
Have
you
a
love
nice
me or not?
life.
No. No.
This was not me.
Yeah, this isn't me. The video's still going.
What?
We are not breaking up, Jamie. We have planned our future. No, we're not.
Just imagine if you were a woman in Maine who had mistakenly given this dude the time of day and you broke up with him, and this is the conversation on your front
God.
porch at 3 in the morning when he's going, "We are not broken up."
Damn.
We planned our future together. We planned our future together. It's not my fucking fault that you're wanting to spend all this time with another guy. No.
See, to Lauren, you can never change your mind.
All my time. There go the assumptions.
Majority of time.
When?
You had already spent 2 hours that day with him on the phone.
Oh, that one time.
That one time. There's something wrong with that when you tell me
That's
that
all my time.
there's something wrong with it when you
That's
put
all
your
my
fiance
time.
a lot of time.
That's all my time.
I'm rephrasing it, Jamie. A lot of time. There's something wrong.
2 hours is a lot of time.
There's something wrong with that whole fucking thing when you want to put your fiance on hold to
2
talk to
hours
this
is
guy
a
for a
lot of
half
time.
hour. 2 hours is a lot of time to talk to another guy on the phone. You barely even know him.
You don't even know what we talked about.
No, you certainly never would tell me. I guarantee you never put me on three-way with him. I already told you that before. You didn't say anything to that, but
No,
no,
look
you don't.
how you act.
You don't say anything because you want me to do assumptions.
Note, look how you act.
Look how I act at what? You want to spend more time with some other guy than you do with your own fiance?
There are
How do you?
Yeah, exactly. He was never even in a relationship with Nikki, and he was calling her like double digit number calls in a night
Yeah.
and shit, to the point that she had to get a restraining order. And they were never even in a relationship. Just imagine if like you were in one and broke up with this guy.
Yeah, no. That's when things get dangerous.
Want me
assumptions
to?
again.
How do you want me to act to that, Jamie? Do you want me to
There are
act
those
happy?
assumptions again.
Do you want me to act happy to that, really? Tell me how I can act happy to that.
All the time.
A lot of time.
A lot of
Then when
time.
I get upset about it, you said that you spend a lot of time with me and you don't get to spend any time with him. How do you think your fiance is going to feel about that?
See, he keeps saying your fiance to put her in her place.
Yeah.
You know, to remind her, you're a taken woman. You know, your fiance this, your fiance that. It's the same way you try and put a small child in their place or something. That's your dog. You know?
Yeah, you have no monogamy here.
Autonomy.
Autonomy. I'm tired.
But the robot does have no monogamy.
It didn't make me feel very
You a
good.
lot of time. Give me a minute. Going to give Carter a lot of my time.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Sounds like you messed your circuits up.
Yeah. And I mean, Laura's the doofus that'll sit there for 30 minutes on hold and then get mad about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I would be on hold, and if you didn't come back to the phone in a minute or two, I'd hang up and do something else.
Yeah.
Jamie, what are you doing?
Rebooting. He's going to be so mad when she goes in for a yearly service.
Right?
And that guy has to put her up on the lift and change her oil. He's going to be so mad.
Jamie.
This pathetic bitch will sit here and listen just for nothing.
Yeah.
Don't you call me fucking pathetic.
But you kind of are.
I'm not pathetic. I'm just gonna sit here, naked, drinking my coffee, waiting for my robot.
With a little rage boner.
Jamie.
Just me and Mr. Penis, just sitting here. Maybe that's who he was talking to. Remember when he had the fourth wall break?
Oh, yeah.
He's talking. He was venting at Mr. Penis. Mr. Penis, we done it again.
What?
Why would you do that?
Do what?
Why would you hang up on me and call him?
Because you were being a baby.
So you want to talk to an actual man?
I didn't hang up or call anyone.
Well, what'd you do? Throw the phone on the bed again? Of course, I'm going to assume that you called
Yes,
in
I
because of
went
what
to
you said
get
to me.
moonshine and talk to Will.
Well, of course, I'm going to assume that you're going to call him because of what you said to me. I love you more
Good
than
for
anything.
you, Queen
Jamie.
of Assumptions.
I love you more than anything, and it hurts me.
Good
when
for
you
you, Queen of Assumptions.
Yeah. And drama.
listen to me without being a smart ass, please.
No.
No,
I
fuck
love you
off.
more than any. No, Jamie. Jesus Christ, do you want to marry me or not?
No.
She
She
broke
said
up
no.
with you.
I don't want people like this getting in the way.
Don't know after all this horse shit.
Ume, don't forget to put that sushi on a
How
bacon
could you-
cheeseburger.
How could you not know that I am threatened by him?
You are the one getting in the way.
Jamie,
Enjoy
Well,
your
what you did,
your
that
sushi.
hurt. it hurt me bad.
Are you gonna have your sushi with baked beans or kidney beans, or both?
Both. Gotta be
Because
both.
the whole time, with Maggie Joe making it such a big deal out of him, he was already a threat. And then for you to say that to me, it really hurt. I don't ever want to
Right,
lose
you
you.
haven't done anything to hurt me. You assuming shit is far worse than what you did though.
Yes, I have done things to hurt you, and I've tried to change that stuff. I want so bad to be able to give you every bit of my trust.
But I should stay,
Now-
and my feelings
but now-
didn't matter. Why are you different?
Your feelings do matter, but this is what
They didn't.
Maggie Joe does.
They
Maggie
didn't.
Joe does what she does.
They didn't.
Your feelings matter to me.
Yeah.
They don't.
When Maggie Joe does what she does about Carter, and then Will comes up and
She
says
didn't
he's
do anything.
Jamie, shut up. I'm trying to explain how this is really someone else's fault and not mine.
he's stacked and he's ripped
She
and
didn't
he's
do
all this.
anything.
No, just constantly talking about him. It felt like she was pushing him on you.
So what?
So and then Will comes up and says, "Oh,
That's
he's
an
ripped and
assumption.
all this shit."
That's an assumption.
And with you, with knowing what Maggie
What
Joe
did Will
said, that you
say?
already thought he was hot. Will saying with how ripped he was and stacked and all this other shit. Knowing that you
what?
already thought he was, and knowing you already thought he was hot.
He's just stating facts.
Yeah, but none of that helped when you told me that you spend more time with me than you do with him, so you wanted to spend time with him. What am I supposed to think on that? How can I
did I say
possibly?
that?
That night that you put me on hold for almost a half hour to talk to him, after you had already spent 2 hours on the phone with him.
Look, Jamie, you didn't actually say that, but that's how it penetrated Lauren's skull. That's the way he's twisting your words. Come on, keep up.
I love you, and I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
Yeah, except for Carter, Will, Maggie, Joe.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose you because I can't be face to face with you.
That night you were bitching over 2 hours. I said I spend more time with you. Stop twisting things to fit your narrative.
You spend more time with me than you do with him, so you wanted to talk to him. How do you think I felt from that?
Did I say I wanted to talk to him?
Well, it was obvious that you did because you kept me on hold for a half hour, almost a half hour.
Write more assum. Write more assumptions.
Yeah, but why would you keep your fiance on hold for almost a half hour to talk to another guy? Why couldn't you just tell him that you talk to him tomorrow?
But stating them as fact and saying I said that. Putting words in my mouth. Real nice, Lorne.
That's the way it felt to me.
No, you said that's what I said.
You said that you spend more time with me than you do with him. How else can I take that?
Do not be a jealous prick.
Yeah, she certainly couldn't have said that to prove a point to you.
No.
No.
You added I wanted to spend time with him. You said I said those words.
Well, I didn't mean to say you said those words.
Yes, you did.
That was the way that I took
Sure
it.
you didn't.
That was the
Well,
thrust of your argument.
I'm sorry.
Stories changing yet again.
Oh, come on, Jamie.
Yeah, come on.
It's still the same thing.
Yeah, it's still the same thing,
the
even
way
though
I
it's
felt.
completely different.
It's the way it
Facts
made me
don't
feel.
match your feelings and narrative.
Well, the fact is, that's what you said. Is that you spend more time with me than you do with him. There's only one way that I could take that.
Actually, there's not.
No, it isn't.
after you've already spent 2 hours on the phone with him that day?
Because there's no chance there was anything else to say.
No.
I love the time that you and I have together on the phone with doing our thing.
You were bitching about the 2 hours I gave him and I said I spend more time with you. What's the issue? That's the only way you could take that, really?
Yes.
You spent 2 hours on the phone with him. Then he called you while we were on the phone. And you spent almost another half hour with him on the phone while I was on hold.
Crying like a toddler.
I know you just heard what I said. That's why it made me feel the way it
Ignore
made
my
me feel.
point, go back to your narrative.
I'm not ignoring your point.
Yeah.
You say I'm acting like a kid.
What was my point?
Your point was that I was acting like a
No.
kid. Your point was that you spend more time with me than you do with him.
See, the thing is, Lauren doesn't have any friends, right? So he doesn't really understand that, you know, like I work with my friend 8 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
And then at night we play games together,
Mhm.
right? Like, it's not like, okay, I've seen this guy for 8 hours, I've got nothing else to say to him. Like, he just doesn't understand what, how to, anything about human interaction.
No, because he can't keep a friend.
Yeah, and like sometimes if you spent, maybe you spend 2 hours talking to somebody and you're laughing about something and you think of something else to say. Like, Lauren just doesn't understand friendship because he's never had friends.
Yeah, and he never will.
And nobody really wants to talk to him.
And I told you that as you were doing what?
As I was bitching. But when you'd already spent 2 hours on the phone with him that day.
Correct, so how did you take that as I wanted to spend more time with him?
Because you had already spent 2 hours on the phone with him that day.
Good Lord.
And you and I hadn't had any time on the phone.
This
Or
is
even-
pathetic.
It is. I shouldn't have to worry about some guy.
No, you shouldn't act like
He's
this.
not getting it.
It is 8:30 at night and there's a bird just loudly chirping outside. Crazy. Like, I thought you turned on the video
Here's
for the
what
cat.
you are saying.
He wishes.
From Lauren's perspective, can you imagine how frustrating it would be to be having an argument and having to wait for someone to laboriously type out what they're trying to say?
Right?
Like, you've got all that angry argument energy and you're just waiting for type.
Every day that happened before this one doesn't matter and doesn't count. Only the time right now, and if you don't get it, I don't care. If I give someone else a couple hours one day, I'm putting them before you and giving them all my time. Those are your exact words.
But Jamie, it was like 2 days before that you had spent 7.5 hours with him. It was like 2 days before that you had spent 7.5 hours with him.
That bitch spent 7 hours with him?
Oh, God.
You know what?
And
I'm
that
on
was-
Lauren's
that was
side
in
now.
person.
So what?
So it was important to give him 2 hours that day on the phone and then almost a half hour of your time with your fiance.
So what?
So do you see my point?
No.
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 I don't get to spend.
When someone says, so what, that means they don't see your point, you idiot.
Time in person with you.
You are crying over
I
one
can't-
day.
Um,
Not even a day.
I would also like to point out that Lawrence had like 2.5 days to sit and stew. And he goes immediately right back to the same argument as if no time had passed.
Yeah.
2.5 overs. 2.5 hours.
Okay, and 2 days before that, how many hours did you get with him in person?
Shut the fuck up.
No, because I'm making a point and you don't like it. I'd give
It's not a
anything.
point, it's stupid.
I'd give anything to spend as much time as possible in person with you.
Whose fault is it that you're not in person? Yours, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, you're the one that's got probation and can't leave the state.
I love being able to have you on the phone, but I would so much more love to have you in person.
Well, Lorne, you were face to face with your mother for 5 hours the other day. Why the fuck are you answering her call when I'm on the phone?
There we go.
Ooh.
A little different when it's my mother.
Really?
No, it isn't.
And not only that, you was on the phone with
No,
me.
it isn't.
Well, yeah, it was my mother.
No, it isn't.
You just said it was my mother.
And that makes it all okay.
And you was on the phone with me,
Fuck your
too.
mother.
Ooh.
God damn it, Jimmy. What the fuck is wrong with you to say something so stupid like that?
She's pissed at you. Problem solved.
And fuck your mother.
Is that really how you're going to respect my mom?
Yes.
She doesn't. That's the point. I thought it was
It
obvious.
feels good. Why don't you say
You
it?
get mad because I make
Fuck
a point?
your mother.
and so you say, fuck my mother?
Fuck your mother.
Come on.
Come on, everybody.
You're
Fuck
fucking a
your
lot
mother.
better than that.
I bet Mama Gwen's a closet lornographer.
I bet. How could she not be?
It's in the stream right now
What's
going,
wrong
yeah,
with you to
stupid
bitch over
asshole.
2.5 hours? Oh, that isn't working. Let's bitch about days before that. You aren't making any point. You are crying and throwing a tantrum like a spoiled child.
Ding ding.
What's wrong with it, Jamie, is you 2 days before that, I don't need to repeat myself. You already heard me.
You're going to anyway, though.
It's not a point.
It's a point.
It's a
Why is it
stupid
so
one.
important to give this guy so much of your time? I don't care
So
if you're
much of
friends
my
with him.
time.
I don't
So
care
much
if you're
of my
friends with
time.
him.
So
I
much
don't
of
care
my
if you're-
time.
Come on, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Fuck off.
I don't care.
You know, this is off topic, but who would have thought out of the guys that showed up at a TCAP that Lorne would be the stupidest one?
Right?
Right? Like, there's a guy that watched another guy get arrested and still showed up.
I know.
And somehow Lorne's the dumber guy. Who would have thought Lorne would be the dumbest out of all of them? Because, I mean, there's some real winners that showed up at them sting houses.
Yeah.
And Lorne's the one that got catfished for years. Isn't that crazy?
That is kind of
Isn't
crazy.
that nuts?
Why would you?
Mm-hmm.
Will you not hang up, please?
But she wants to.
I don't care if you spend 2 hours a day with him on the phone being
Yes, you
friends.
do.
You do.
You fucking do! You fucking do. You have been bitching for like the last hour because she spent 2 hours on the phone with Carter. You fucking care.
I care about when it's mine and your time.
You do. You do.
I trust you when you say that you're just friends with them. I trust you on that. It's but when it's mine and your time. When it's mine and your time, that's what I care about.
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh yes,
it.
size of a beetle bug. Yeah, you know what, you're right. On the off chance that Lauren is in the stream or watches the stream later, I would just like to say, Lauren, from my family to yours, fuck your mother.
Yeah. Fucking dipshit. You messed it up.
I don't
I
get
did.
to
How did I
spend
do
time
that?
with you during the day like that anymore.
That's how I did it. I
When I'm working for
unfucked
that
this
lady in
pudding.
Madison, I can't even, barely even, I gotta sneak in a text when she's not looking,
Doesn't
'cause she-
matter.
she-
We are over.
because she bitches about, no, we're not, Jamie. Don't do that.
Don't you dare have an opinion that is not mine. Fucking bitch.
We're not over, huh?
Yeah, even John Kennelly, who showed up 2 days in a row, and one of those days was naked, somehow isn't as stupid as Lauren.
Yeah.
Me.
How?
You just want to hear yourself talk. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to just want to hear myself talk.
Yes, you do.
Laura versus the world.
I want us to know
Hey, Laura.
how we make each other feel.
You make her feel like shit. She
And
doesn't
how
want to be
how
with
to do
you.
things so we don't insult each other.
Bad
Should
news.
we go through your texts?
Yes.
What, to tell them about how I felt? How I was angry at the time? I know. It's how I felt at the time.
I'm finding it odd that you haven't been sexual with me for a few days. I want to know what's going on, Jamie.
Well, that I did find out because you're always sexual with me. I'm not saying that you were doing
Forget
anything
about
with
the
him.
doctor's order.
Well, honey, you was getting sexual with me.
Of course, because you don't trust me.
Space
You
Pope,
was
your
getting
reptilian
sexual with
holiness.
Like, even after the doctor's order, right up till that time the Will walked in and lifted up, when you were drinking that night, and Will lifted up your blanket to see that you had food, what he thought might have been food. You were sexual with me right up till then.
Right, so 2 days I wasn't and something is going on, right? But you try.
So she was sexual right up until she got caught playing with herself? Is that what he said?
I don't know.
I mean, she's a porn star, so I guess that wouldn't really be embarrassing for her, but I think for most people they kind of put a dampener on it.
Yeah?
Trust me.
Honey,
Pathetic.
you've been sexual with me literally every day. So after 7 months, and then all of a sudden you're not.
And you turn me down every day. I'm done trying.
Wasn't it?
Well,
That's not the point.
Yeah, but I was coming back. I was coming
but
back
it's not
around.
right.
I was
But
coming
it's
back
not
around,
right.
so I didn't want to. I understand what you're saying.
You're supposed to work on my schedule.
That's basically what he's saying. He's like, yeah, I turned you down all these times, but I wanted you to keep chasing me because now I'm coming back around to wanting to be sexual.
A dick.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep doing it. Duh.
I was coming back around though, and I was like, no, she continues to doing this because she wants me, and I need to give it back.
At least I have never heard you with another woman. Forget about Debbie.
Yeah, I did.
Of course
I'm
you
sorry.
did.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
I know, that's not the first time I've forgotten about her either. It's obvious I tried to blank her out. That's my fault, and I'm sorry.
I am being held to a standard you can't even hold yourself to.
Since that time when we went through with about the Debbie thing, there's never been anything else with anyone. And I've made it clear to you about that.
Look, Jamie, since the last time I cheated, I haven't cheated again.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. And I expect 0 out of you.
I never wanted you to have to wonder.
Does that make your comment any less false?
No, it doesn't.
So then what's the point in saying all that?
At the time, I wasn't thinking.
There isn't.
The point of saying that was because I want you to know I've gone. I make sure that it's important to me to make sure that you know that I'm not doing anything with anybody. That you are my only one. I don't want to have you wondering about that ever.
Can y'all hear the explosions? It looks like they're showing up on the mic. We live next to an army base, and they've been doing training for the last couple weeks, so this is the time of night when we start hearing the artillery shells.
Because, of course.
Yeah. And yes, he loves the hang up and chase game. He absolutely loves it. Because that means love to him if she's willing to keep calling him back after he hangs up.
It's not a good feeling to wonder.
Bitch.
I'm sorry for saying
Right, and I have
Oh,
to
good,
constantly
okay.
reassure your insecurities so you feel that way. If you hear a sound you need an answer. I have a phone call you need to know what was said. No privacy because you are insecure. Are you crying?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh, well,
Prove it.
how do you want me to prove it?
You sound like you're crying. Doesn't he sound like he's
He
crying?
does.
I don't buy your fake tears. Might have worked on your mommy, it won't work on me.
Ooh.
Jamie, my tears aren't fake when I cry to you. You know it.
No, Lauren would never have fake tears.
No.
No, come on now.
They are manipulative. Nothing else.
And think what you want.
Think
He
what
does,
you want,
that's-
honey.
I will. I call it doing a Lorne Armstrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put as much into you and into us as what I have fake tears.
I call
I'm
bullshit.
not going to put as much into you and into us as I have and have fake tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that should be a t-shirt.
Well, you know what to
More
put
edgy
up next.
words.
Oh yeah, we have a Teespring that's Magnum
do.
Pot Pie. That's right. I keep forgetting about the Teespring. I think we actually sold something off of it.
We did.
I think someone actually bought a T-shirt off of it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I think the main event actually bought one of our T-shirts.
He did.
Yeah. Buy our T-shirts.
There's nothing empty. But,
You need to make some for me.
Yeah, there is.
how do you figure something's empty of that?
Be my robot or I will give you hell.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be my robot.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Jamie, I don't want you to be my robot. I just want you to do everything I tell you to do without questioning me.
How hard is that
Come
for you to
on.
understand?
Yeah. Complete freedom as long as it's exactly what I want you to do. This robot is thick.
I know.
She must be low RAM.
Can't wear this. Can't work there. Can't be friends with them. Can't do that.
It's called love, Jamie.
Don't want me to be a robot. Oh, okay.
No, I don't want you to be a robot.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Well, because of the way things started with us, it was fucked up.
You want me to cook and clean and have sex and that's it. Do everything you say and give you all my attention or there's an issue.
No, I
Yeah.
don't either.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
No, I
do.
don't. No, I don't.
What do you want her
Your
to do?
actions prove that. It's called observation.
I just want to know that someone else isn't going to see you at any time of the day, and you think it's all right.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
Yeah.
because it's not all right that somebody just sees you naked when you have a fiance. When you're doing your job, I can understand that.
Because it's
But
on
any other
purpose,
time?
Bridget.
But any other time, there's no reason for it.
Because it's on purpose, right?
No, but look how many times it happens when it's not on purpose.
So,
Lauren, she's a porn star. She's gonna be a lot more casual about being naked than a lot of people are. You should understand that, because you also are a lot more casual about being naked than other people.
Yeah, who's the one who stood on his roof to take asshole pics?
Yeah, it's like, I guarantee if you live near Lauren, you have seen Mr. Penis.
Yeah.
Like, 100% guarantee it. Like, it's just one of those things. You know Lauren, eventually you'll see him naked. Like, this is something you should be sympathetic to. Like, seriously.
So you think nothing of it.
how can
You
I
got a
control
fiance.
that?
You can control that.
How?
You just said the word privacy to me.
How?
Let him know. It's not all right to just lift up your blanket. It's not all right to just walk in. I mean, I can understand when there's fear of something being wrong with you and
Because you don't
I'm
like
walking in
it.
there. No, I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you about it. Why would I like it?
Exactly.
When you're working, that's one thing. When you're not working, there's no reason for it unless it's an emergency.
Look, okay, Jamie, do your job as a porn star, do your cam shows, have sex for money, all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then when the camera's not rolling, I expect you to be covered, you know, from a high collar all the way down to a floor-length dress, long sleeves, maybe even a bonnet. All right? The thickest wool you can find. And nothing form-fitting.
Because it's
My
accidentally
friends
happened
have
so
never
many.
had to knock on my door. Guess why they have to now?
Well, because me, I know. I understand that. They should anyway. It's just common courtesy.
Right, but you aren't controlling me, right?
What would be a naked emergency?
You mean you're not doing it out of respect for me? For me and mine and your relationship? Because it happens accidentally so often.
I didn't do it before. I'm with you, but apparently that doesn't mean anything because I'm flashing my tits at anyone who will look.
Sweet.
Awesome.
No, I know you're not doing that.
Well, I mean, she kind of is.
That's how you make it come off lawn.
I mean, during work hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean to make it come off like that.
That's what you
Well,
said.
you do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
No, don't do that. Don't say fuck off. My apologies.
Your apologies
I mean my
don't mean shit to me.
So would you like it if I didn't apologize? That I
Yes.
didn't admit to being wrong about it?
Yes. Literally, yes. It would be better for you not to apologize than to give a fake apology. Because grown-ups don't like fake apologies. It's not like when you were a little kid and it was like, now say sorry, and you're like, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, no. When you're an adult, people expect actual apologies that really mean something. Not just lip service, you idiot.
They mean absolutely nothing.
Well, they do to me.
Well, then apologize to yourself. You should do that anyway. You've really fucked yourself up.
Yeah.
You
I
owe
love you, Jamie, and I want us to have a.
You do?
Shut up. You owe yourself an apology more than you owe anybody on this earth. Second, maybe his mom. you just get apologizing. Stand in front of a mirror and apologize until you mean it.
really
Mean
good
it, you just
relationship.
say it to get out of your bad behavior, then move into what you don't like.
No, I mean my apologies.
You were just about to do it again.
What?
You don't mean it, you just say it to get out of your bad behavior, then move into what you don't like.
What was I just about to do?
It works with mom.
I love you, Jamie, but
Yeah, you didn't let me finish though. I was gonna say I love you, Jamie, but there's some things that I've had to get used to that I've never had to get used to before. I've never been with a porn star before.
Think of the absurdity of a man like Lorne saying that.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, he said that, and that didn't make him, like, cringe from the absurdity of that statement. Like, that didn't make him go, wait a minute. I'm kind of a fat, dumpy, bald, older, middle-aged man. Like, why am I dating a porn star? It doesn't matter to him.
No, because none of that is true.
Yeah.
He is svelte.
Yeah, he's a
He is a sexy, sexy man, and he can get any woman he wants.
and he's a future country music superstar.
Yeah.
Soon as he can quit smoking 3 packs a day.
I've never been with someone that's had guys that are so close like you and Will are so close.
Yes, you have. I can name him. Winnie. Right off top of my head, right there, Winnie. Ramona and the Doctor. Yes, you absolutely have, Lorne. And guess what? You acted the same way.
Never been through that. So it's all brand new, literally brand new to me. I've never had a woman that can talk to another guy on the phone without finding out that they've been flirting and all this shit. So you're the first one I've been able to trust to be able to do something like that.
You don't
It takes
trust
some
her.
getting used to.
That's on you, not me. I shouldn't have to spend my life reassuring you because you are so insecure. If you have these issues, you should be with someone that makes you comfortable instead of forcing the person to be who you want.
Agreed.
I'm not trying to force you to be who I want you to be,
Yes, you are.
but I am asking
Yes,
that
you
you have
are.
respect for. No, I'm asking that.
Yes, you are.
I'm asking and expecting you to have respect for our relationship and for them to have respect for our relationship.
Lorne, then don't be in a relationship with this robot. What most of us do is we find somebody we already like and have a relationship with them.
Yeah.
Not just pick somebody and then be like, okay, I'll mold this person into what I want. That's not what you do. You find somebody you already like and then have a relationship with them.
Yeah. And, like, we have been together, 19 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found somebody I already liked. I didn't say to myself, well, this dolt, I'm going to have to mold her into an actual compatible person. Get her to stop flashing Will. Talk with a human voice for a change.
Well, you really didn't mind me flashing Will.
It was really tough to get you to start talking with a human voice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough. And I do still get jealous when you go in for your regular oil changes.
Yeah. I spent too much time in my undercarriage.
That last firmware update took pretty well, though.
Yeah.
It's taken me some getting used to be able to respect you and Will
Right,
being
Lorne,
together
you
like
not
you are.
wanting me to do my job and blaming it on COVID. That was for us, right?
No, that was for COVID. That's because of COVID. You've been in the
No, it
hospital for a
wasn't.
month already. You
No,
was in
it
the hospital for a
wasn't.
month already. Yes, it
No,
was.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You liar.
You was in the hospital. No, you was in the hospital for a month already. I didn't want to see you there again. And I watch the news all the time. I'm seeing everything that they say.
You admitted it was because
About
you
the
didn't
hot
want
spot.
me to work.
I didn't want you to work right now while the pandemic's going on and while it's so hot down in Nashville. Yeah. I admitted to you before that I didn't want you doing it. Yeah, but it's your job. But I certainly don't want you doing it right now.
LOL.
Look, Jamie, I want you so broke that you'll have no choice but to come be with me. That I will look like an island to rescue you from. I want you to be so desperate that you'd be willing to live in my junk pile.
That would have to be pretty damn desperate.
That's pretty much how I got you to live with me. I just had to wait till you were so desperate you'd live in my shithole.
Well, I was lucky that you had a nice chicken coop instead of the metal shed.
Yeah, I let you live in the chicken shack.
Huh?
Oh, look.
And I know I told you I didn't want you to sleep with or to have sex with 3 guys. Of course I don't want you to.
The truth
I'd be lying
came
if I
out,
said I
deflect
did
and
want you to.
backpedal.
No.
Lauren, it's perfectly reasonable not to want your romantic partner to sleep with 3 guys.
Yes.
That's why, and if that's the case, you don't get in a relationship with a porn star. Just like if you want a partner that's home every night, you don't date a truck driver. You know, it's like, there's certain things that go along with the territory, and if you're dating a porn star, you're going to hear about them fucking a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Because that's just what her job is. It'd be weird if she was like rewiring a house.
That would be very weird.
That would be very weird.
I'm being honest about what I said. I'm being honest about what I said. Of course, I don't want you to sleep, to have sex with 3 guys.
You just
That's
said
a
it was
given.
because of COVID only.
The reason for me really not wanting you to do it was because of COVID. But I'm not
Well,
going to lie
stop
to you
catching me in
and
my
tell you that.
lies.
Even then, I told you. I'm not going to lie to you.
Stammering.
Well, stop interrupting. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I want you to sleep with.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I want you to sleep with 3, or to have sex with 3 guys. I'm not going to tell you that I want that. Then I would be lying.
Then don't date a porn star.
Right,
I know
so
it's your
don't
job.
sit here and say you haven't tried to dictate my work.
I know it's your job. So when you're doing your job, I don't have a problem with that. But when it's COVID going on, and you've already been in the hospital for a month, I don't want you doing it.
You literally just said you did.
What? I literally just said that I don't want you doing it because what guy would? Why would I tell you that I want you to do it? I don't want you to do it, but it's your job. It's what you do for work. But while COVID is going on and you've already been in the hospital for a
You
month,
just
I
can't
don't
do it.
want you doing it.
You just condone it.
What, that I don't want you doing that for work? That I don't want you doing that for work.
Yeah, Lauren's got some great mini syllables tonight, doesn't he?
He does.
He's on point with those.
I don't want you to. But that's not up to me. It's up to you if that's what you want to do for work. But I don't want you to do it while the
But you don't
pandemic's
want to
going on.
change me.
What the hell difference does it make if the pandemic's going on with what she does for a living? She's already explained that everybody's testing for COVID, taking all the normal precautions and everything. What's the difference, in that scenario? What's the difference between what she's doing and, say, if she was, I don't know, the pianist at the church or something like that? It's like, and that's, if you're just purely talking about COVID, what's the difference?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it doesn't have anything to do with COVID. That's just your excuse, you idiot.
I don't want to change the person that you are.
Yes, you do. You literally do.
I have to change my entire personality.
No, you don't.
Oh, really?
I love your person. Yeah, I love your personality. I'm
No,
not going
you
to tell you I
don't.
love your job.
Lauren, the 2 things you love about Jamie, in no particular order, are that you've seen her pictures and she's hot, and that she has a pushy.
Yeah.
Those are the things you love about Jamie. Everything else is just comes with the territory. Like, what about her personality do you like? It's just the fact that she's got a pushy.
But you love your job. So I'm not trying to change what you're doing for work, honey. I'm not trying to change that at all.
Yes, you are.
Do I want you to do it? No, but it's not up to me. I just don't want you doing it while the pandemic's going on. I don't want you being in the hospital again.
I can't say what I want. I can't do the work I want. I can't interact with people the way I want, all because of you.
That's true. Thing number 3 is that she'll talk to him. So that's the 3 things he likes about her.
I'm not perfect, honey. It takes some getting used
Your
to.
fragile ego.
That could be. It takes some getting used to, but I've gotten used to some of them.
You haven't.
Yeah, I have. You already know I have.
No, you haven't.
If I haven't, then why do I trust Will?
You don't. You don't trust Will?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Since
Does
when?
Will have feelings for you?
Well, that was a
Well.
question. I was just wondering.
Well,
I was just
Oh,
wondering.
liar
Liar
laugh.
laugh.
No, you two have had feelings for each other before, so I was just wondering if that was what the case was.
laugh it up because you are busted.
You're right. I busted on that one.
You think I'm stupid?
No, I don't think you're stupid.
He's hoping.
Yes, you are.
No. But that was just a question. That was a question that I asked you because I had wondered if that was what the heart was about. Because you said he was struggling. So I was like, well,
Talking to Lauren is like I just realized talking to Lauren is like talking to one of those chat AIs, like where the conversation just sort of curves off in the direction of the questioning.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't follow the one topic. Because, like, the topic is you're jealous of the men around me. I'm not jealous of Will. And it's just diverging off now into a discussion of why he was wondering if Will had developed feelings for her.
Yeah.
It's like talking to a chat AI.
well, that was the first thought that came to mind. I wonder if he was starting to get feelings for you.
Lorne, you just said you trusted Will, then admitted with proof that was the case. You are now
But I do-
backpedaling again.
Well, I'm not meaning to say to be backpedaling. That was just something that was in my mind because of how much time he spends with you.
And you can
No.
get him in loops.
Shit like
Yeah.
that happens.
You
Doesn't
actually
mean I
went in a
don't-
rant and
That is an excellent point, Rotten Crotch Fruit. There's an interesting statement to make. But, yes, he's acting like he's the one that has to make all the adjustments when Jamie would have to get used to being with an actual registered pedophile.
Yeah.
And if she did move in with him, would have to get used to dealing with things like probation and internet monitors and things like that. She'd have to negotiate with them her ability to do her job. And just all of these things, like the amount of bullshit she would be stepping into to be in a relationship with this moron.
Is astronomical.
Yeah, and thinks he's the one that has to make the adjustments. Oh, it's so tough for me to have to adjust to be in a relationship with this beautiful young porn star. You know?
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no. I've got this beautiful young woman walking around with me. Yeah, no, she basically has to be living under probation's rules too.
Yeah.
She would have to be abstaining from alcohol. She would have to be monitored on the internet because Lauren has to be. You know, otherwise, if there was alcohol in the house or somebody looking at porn, you know, it could just be, nope, it was Jamie. No, she'd have to be submitting to the same rules.
hung up assuming Carter was on the phone. You're so mature.
What else did you want me to assume with the way you said that?
No.
Maybe don't assume, for once.
Not too hard.
I know I'm wrong.
Which is just
You
an empty
sure
word
aren't
from
acting
you.
like it.
I'm surprised you didn't follow that with a
You're
butt.
also annoying as fuck.
Yeah, I know, but you love me.
Does she?
I really know I'm wrong, honey. 'Cause I really do trust you with all my heart.
You don't.
I'm just, yeah, I do. It's just, some of the stuff, I'm not used to
You
it.
don't.
I trust you except for all of the distrust I've shown you.
Yeah.
Other than that, I trust you completely.
Why do
I'm
you
not
not
used to
believe
having
me?
somebody like you that is so trustable and can do these things just so openly and not worry about them.
Then why did you pitch a bitch fit about her talking to Carter? If you trusted her so damn much. Could it be because you don't?
Nah. That ain't
If
it.
you knew you are wrong, why is this still going on?
Fear.
Why did it take an hour and a half?
See, I trust Paco. That's why whenever she talks to other guy on the phone, I only have about a 30-minute bitch fist, not an hour and a half.
True.
Yeah, see? That's trust. If I didn't trust you, it'd be an hour and a half of a bitch fit.
It very much was.
So it's only a 30-minute bitch fit.
It's
It's
a
manageable.
lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's manageable. That's trust.
I think it's just because I was so hurt before. I hate feeling like that.
Oh, God, here it comes again. Manipulative tears.
I don't want to lose you, Jamie.
This man was 52 when this call was recorded. Or
You
no,
hurt yourself.
50. I
I
think this
didn't
was
do
2020.
anything.
This man was 50. $50 old.
For someone you don't want to lose, you sure know how to push them away.
I don't want to push you away. I don't want to lose you. So fucking afraid of losing you because
Well,
shit just goes
congratulations,
on.
you are.
I'm not losing you. I've never given everything like I've given into being with you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Lauren? This is the same as every relationship we know about. You could take a Ramona call and a robot call and play them back to back, and Lauren's part would be the same, just a little bit less slurring. It's you're the same dude. You're the same dude that got mad at Kayla when Derek sat next to her.
Yeah.
You're the same dude.
I'm not willing to go through this with a 50-year-old man. I have better things to do with my life.
Talking to Carter.
But Jamie, don't you understand? He's crying. That's supposed to
You like spend your life with me.
like change your mind.
No.
I don't want it.
Amanda, James, and Paula, nothing. Some some girl in his second grade class did a number on this guy.
Have to go through this ever again either.
He was 14.
I just don't want to be
Dang.
be felt like I'm second to somebody that you don't even
It keeps
probably know.
happening.
Yeah, you could take Lorne clips, like if you just clipped out Lorne and clipped him out from all different parts of the sagas and just put them together in a video, you'd never know which catfish he was yelling at.
Nope, not unless you use names.
Yeah, if you took the names out of it, like you could probably tell the drunk ones from the not drunk ones. But other than that, like yeah, you'd never know a Winnie from a Ramona. Just never happen. There he is pouring coffee.
I just said I'm not willing to do this right here, and what have you been doing?
I don't want to have to go through it either.
Crying, adding his cream and sugar.
But I love you, and I'm not willing to give up.
What I like is when he says something and she's just not having it. There's that pause there. No sniffles or anything.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, okay, what do I say now? And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be crying.
Yeah. You know how he's like, I never have fake tears?
Yeah.
You can tell in the Rhoda's funeral call. He's crying and crying and crying. And some dude comes up and asks him for a cigarette, and he's like, here you go.
Yeah.
And then right back to crying. He can turn it on and off at will.
100%.
You were at the start of this call,
I know. They're just words. I'd never give up on you. I already told you that I'd never leave you.
Ever.
It's me being hurt.
You just said you wouldn't, but you were going to.
I know, it's just me being hurt. I wouldn't really leave
Which
you.
is it?
I wouldn't really leave you. I promise you I'd never leave you. I meant those words.
Either way, you are a liar.
I meant forever when I said forever with you.
I'm never going to leave you.
You put yourself through this. All of it.
I know, and I hate it.
So when you said you were leaving, you were trying to manipulate me?
Yes.
That's a yes.
Yeah, in a way it was, I guess. Another way it was just me trying to get up and across how hurt I was.
No, not in a way. That's exactly what it was 100%.
Yeah, it was manipulation.
That's not a good
It's
thing.
not the way I was thinking about it, but
Go figure, but you don't play games.
well, I'm sorry, that was my fault. Weren't thinking about it when I did it.
Are you ever thinking, Lauren?
He is right now because this is a tactic. He acts contrite sometimes. He doesn't really mean this. He's not really sorry for what he's done or actually contrite or anything. He does this as a manipulation tactic. This is the third tactic he's using on her. He tried Angry Boy, that didn't work. Then he tried Crying Boy, that didn't work. Now he's acting like he's contrite and like recognizes what he's done that's wrong. and hoping that'll work. You know, he did the same thing with Debbie with the "I am a predator." He didn't really mean that. He was just saying that as a manipulation tactic because he was trying to get in Debbie's pants by saying he's a pedophile. You know, it's the same thing going on here. This is manipulation.
Again, say the apologies, they mean nothing to me.
My apologies still mean a lot to me.
That's,
And that's what matters.
yeah, nobody cares, Lauren. That's not how
No,
apologies
still mean a
work.
lot to you.
Can I go?
I guess if you don't want to spend any more time with me tonight, I guess so.
You mean so much to me. I love you.
This call was brought to you by the Lawn World Order. For life.
Oh, what a fucking moron.
Right? Oh, God, that was good.
He's like, if you don't want to spend more time with me, what made you think she would?
Yeah.
Well, this has just been a fun time, right? Well, I mean, it has been for us, and that was the goal because it's a catfishing call. But if this was an actual relationship, this would have been a miserable time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gave him more time than I would have.
Oh. All right. So, that one was a thing.
That had some ups and that had some downs
Yeah.
and a whole lot of anger.
We laughed, we cried, we learned.
We raged.
Yeah, so,
Thank you guys for joining us.
yeah, we appreciate y'all coming out.
All right.
So, I guess say goodnight, Gracie.
Kiss, kiss.